Welcome to the Bluecast, where I, your host, True Blue, aka Alex, talk with my cast of friends about whatever we want. Today we got Ink Nova, aka Terrence. Did you fart? Is it a sneeze? A cough?
That was a cop. That was a cop.
You could have just queefed for all I know, bro. I don't know.
I'm not Cooper.
Before we start, a few things. One, I have not uploaded in a few weeks. I am still sick. Nothing has changed, but I feel good enough to record a single podcast episode. It is 9:30 at night because, this is when I started feeling good for some reason. It's 9:30. We will be talking about Kingdom Hearts today before we do a few things. Number one, BDSP came out, so I just want to talk about that real quick. I thought it was pretty good. I played for a lot of it. Terrence?
Cynthia.
Yeah, Max IV Garchomp, and then the rematch team is level 88. Yeah, no. It's a powerful combo. What else? Part 6, the first 12 episodes dropped on Netflix. I've already seen all of them. It has been like 3 days.
Part six of what?
JoJo Stone Ocean.
JoJo reference.
Yeah.
JoJo fans will get a whack out of that one.
Dude, they'll get a whack after freaking watching the first episode. Have you seen what they do? Nudity warning for a reason, my friend.
Awooga.
Is that all that happened? I think that's all that happened. Oh, hold up. I was just informed of this. Dwayne Johnson's in Fortnite?
Oh, yeah. The Rock. The legend.
You're telling me they put my boy Sasuke, and now you can do the Sasuke grabbing with goddamn Dwayne the Cock Johnson.
He will wreck you.
Old Saint Drip is in Fortnite. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Old Saint Drip's in Fortnite.
Ho, ho, ho.
Next they're going to put freaking John Stamos or something. I don't know.
I mean, next is John Cena. He's already in the game. You just can't see him.
He's the Bush.
He's been the Bush the entire time.
They just put Joe Biden in Fortnite. God, they just put Obama. Every single line is just like, no scope. As the president, Mexico, Panama, hey, Haiti, Jamaica.
Hey, Michelle, look at me do a 360.
Hey, Michelle, I got a victory royale.
Hey, Michelle, check out this backflip. Keep on dancing.
Michelle, look, they put Dwayne. He's in the game.
Michelle, look, they put me in the game, Michelle.
Morty.
Morty. I just realized The Rock is with
Rick Sanchez. Anyway, I think that's all. I don't really think there's anything else. There is going to be a Metroid Dread Let's Play soon on hard mode. That's still happening. I'm just sick. I'm trying to recover.
Suffer.
I have been suffering for the entirety of November, and it is now December, so we're doing.
What kind of ways were you suffering in November?
Pain, throw up, headache. I had to go to the hospital 3 times. I've taken like 4 different medicines.
You know which way I meant.
I don't. Okay, anyway, this month...
Yeah, we're going to pretend like nothing happened.
This month, we're talking about my pride and joy of a franchise that I've played a singular game because I don't own PlayStation. Kingdom Hearts. Terrence, what's your experience with this franchise? I just need to know, because I know we discussed that Terrence wanted me to explain the lore of Kingdom Hearts. We only have an hour, so I can cover like a game, like one game.
You can cover half of Kingdom Hearts 3.
I'm gonna try speedrunning the lore while I'm sick, so that's gonna kill my throat. But what's your experience with this franchise? I need to know before going in.
So like I knew Sora existed, and I knew you could fight Sephiroth. I knew there were Final Fantasy characters. I was like, that looks pretty good. I want to see some Final Fantasy characters. And then I never played the first 2 games, so then I said, I seen that this game came out, number 3, and
Supposedly
I got,
number 3, but it's like number 10. But
yeah. So I got Kingdom Hearts 3. I played up to the Frozen level. I heard Let It Go and never touched it again.
yeah, that happens. That happens.
And then Sora and Smash.
Oh yeah, he is in Smash. I'm a big fan. I played for 358 on DS. I've not touched any other part of the franchise. I've seen many videos, a lot of videos, a lot of different cutscenes and whatnot. I know there's lore. I know the game. I love the game. But to be very clear, I will be playing that HD port when it comes. Not really HD. Just when the collection comes over to Switch, I'm playing through the entire thing, like front to back. I will be playing Kingdom Hearts and finally playing through these games that I love so much. Anyway, Terrence, I'm going to ask you right now, how much of the lore do you know of Kingdom Hearts?
I know there's Final Fantasy characters.
So none at all.
Oh, I mean, I know maybe 2 things.
What are those 2 things?
The Sora has a person in his heart.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna look at me and say, "I know what the Door to Darkness is."
Hey, have you heard about the Door to Darkness?
I really thought
the Door to Darkness?
I really thought you were gonna deadass just say Door to Darkness, and I was gonna scream.
Well, thank you for reminding me. Have you heard about the Door to Darkness?
Yeah, I haven't. Have you heard about Psyduck's Red 210?
Yeah, no, they're crazy, man.
Crazy, bro. I'll
Absolutely
explain.
wacky.
I'll explain that after we get for the lore segment. So buckle your seat in, kid. We're gonna be here a while.
Oh.
So we're gonna go in timeline order with the exclusion of the mobile game because that's a can of worms I don't want to open. It's not bad by any means, but I just no, we're not doing that right now. So we're gonna start with the Vita. This is where we're starting. Of all plays, we're starting with the Vita. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. You play as 3 characters, Ventus, Aqua, and Terra. This game came out years after Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's weird that Ventus looks a lot like Roxas. Anyway, so they're all Keyblade masters. Well, no, they're Keyblade wielders, and Aqua and Terra are going for their Mark of Mastery exam under the guidance of Master Ericus and Xehanort. Remember the Xehanort for later, because he's the big overarching bad guy. Aqua passes, she's a master. Terra fails, he goes in a little grumpy boy, and then he goes through a lot of Disney worlds that are just old school movies like Cinderella. They go through all of those. Ventus is like, "Where are you going?" And then he follows, and Aqua's like, "Bro, come on," and then she follows. And it's a whole chain of events. There's a timeline of how it actually goes down, but I'm not getting into that. At some point, it's revealed that Vanitas, who is just this weird thing of darkness, remember that for later, he is the complete darkness of Ventus's heart, as he was taken away from Master Xehanort using his Keyblade and whatnot. Boopity boop, darkness and light.
Ain't that wacky?
Anyway, this probably got retconned. I'm not entirely sure, but Terra killed Master Ericus at some point during the story, and then they all have one big meetup at the Keyblade Graveyard. You may remember this from Kingdom Hearts 2. That's where the Lingering Will is. If you don't know what that is, it's called the hardest boss in gaming. Anyway, they all battle. Aqua, she's there. Terra gets Xehanort fuses himself with Terra. Terra is now Terranort, but he goes by Xehanort still, kinda, sort of. But they battle inside his heart or whatever, but he gets captured. Ventus fights Vanitas inside of his own heart as they form the X-Blade. That's important for later. It's the strong Keyblade, but it's pronounced Keyblade because it's the letter. It's like a letter. It's whatever. I don't care to explain the X-Blade pronunciation. It's something. Chase got pissed when I tried explaining it because he did not like the idea of it. They battle. Mickey Mouse is there. Anyway, they all battle, whatnot. Ventus, his heart gets weakened, so he seeks refuge inside Sora. He's a new kid. Also, alongside that, at some point, they went to Destiny Islands. That's where Sora and Riku are from. We'll get back to them. And Terra's like, here, you can have a Keyblade. So, Riku possesses the power. Sora now connected to Ventus. Kairi was saved by Aqua and Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse had a Deus Ex Machina weapon or whatever. I don't know. Don't care to explain right now. There's too much lore to this game. Boppity Boop, we're back at the end anyway. Ventus, his heart is now asleep. Can't really do shit. Aqua, she got nothing to do now, but she's a master. She gets sealed in the realm of darkness as Terra kind of loses memories and goes back to the world of light. And everyone's like, who are you? And he's like, I don't know. Anyway, shit goes down in between that. You got to fill in the gaps over time. It just kind of happens. But yeah, he becomes what we know as Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, and just every other game, because most of those games take place within that time span. Anyway, next game in the timeline, Kingdom Hearts 1. Sora, he's spiky hair boy, kind of looks like Mickey Mouse. Riku, definitely not going to backstab us. Kairi, she has character development, right? Nope. Okay. Destiny Islands, swallowed by darkness. Oh no, what to do? Well, let me just call Donald Duck and Goofy, because this is a Disney Final Fantasy crossover, I think. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts 3 had, 2 character references before the DLC? Whatever. Sora, he needs to find Riku and Kairi. So along with his power Keyblade, it's the thing Yoshi's holding. Yeah, I have a Sora ult. It's cool. They go world to world. They go to meet Tarzan only in that game. They didn't want to get the rights back. Don't ask. For all I know, not canon anymore. Anyway, they explore and they find Riku and Maleficent. She's also kind of a big bad in that game. She's like, ooh, he backstabbed you. Oh no. And then Riku's just kind of like being manipulated. But in this time, at some point, Riku finds Kairi and she's just like, she's just kind of there now. She's like Ventus. She's just asleep. And anyway, we go all the way. We're just going to skip through all the Disney worlds because that's not really that important. We get to the end. Oh, look, what is that machine? Oh, look, those are all the various princesses we met throughout the game, like Jasmine. Or
I can show you the world though.
No, we're not talking about that. We can keep that one behind the scenes. We don't need to talk about that.
To be soon.
Anyway, Riku, who now has this weird black outfit that kind of looks like Vanitas' outfit. They're also at the Beast from Beauty and the Beast is there. I don't know. Anyway, Sora gets his Keyblade back. He was lost for 2 seconds, but don't worry about that. Anyway, Donald Duck, Goofy, Sora, they fight, and then Riku, who is now Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. What a funny name that is. He's a giant heartless or whatever, but now Kairi's heart is inside Sora. Oh no, Sora dies. She just dies. Kairi wakes up because she has her heart again, and then they run off. Donald Duck, Goofy, and Kairi run off, and Sora becomes a heartless because when the body dies, your heart becomes a heartless, and the former shell of that heart becomes a nobody. And that's going to be important for we're not there yet. It's in Kingdom Hearts 2 territory yet. Anyway, they where was I? Oh right. Kairi, she's a princess of heart, I think. She hugs a heartless that becomes Sora. Sora's back. They kill Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. That's important for later. Not really. Then they seal the door to darkness, which is called Kingdom Hearts in the first Kingdom Hearts, but it's not actually Kingdom Hearts because it's only the Kingdom Hearts of certain part. It's confusing. There's multiple Kingdom Hearts in the universe of Kingdom Hearts, and there may be more. But They close the door, Riku, and for some reason Mickey Mouse with a Keyblade sealed the door inside the realm of darkness. Aqua was there. We don't even talk about that. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But Sora, Donald, and Goofy seal it from the other side, and then they are now traveling, doing God knows what, and they run into Pluto. He's an anomaly in this universe. He has a letter with the King's seal, and they're like, oh my god, did they escape? They follow Pluto. Now we go to Chain of Memories, specifically Re-Chain of Memories, because that one looks nice. Not to say the GBA doesn't look good, but it's pixel to 3D. There's a big difference. Anyway, they head to Castle Oblivion. That's going to be important for the third game. And technically the next, 4. But here they meet someone in a black coat. He looks like a boss from Final Mix. The Americans didn't get that version, so we don't need to talk about that. It's Japanese exclusive. And
Japanese.
It's Japanese exclusive, so I have no reason to talk about that. Well, I don't know. The remaster collection might have final. I don't know. But they fight. He's in the castle, and who are you? Oh, we're Organization 13. We're 13 nobodies that are special because we have an X in all of our names. That's important. Anyway, Sora, he kills. What's his name? Marluxia? Sure. And he definitely doesn't get a lap dance by Larxene. Anyway, he seemingly kills 3 nobodies except Axel. He has fan immunity, and he will forever have fan immunity according to just the way this universe works. Riku's there. He's the hard mode of the game. Once you beat it, you get to play hard mode with Riku. He somehow got transported there. He just kind of woke up. He was there. He killed a few people, but there were nobody, so it was fine, I think. Yeah, Mickey helps. I don't know. They kind of talk for a bit. They get to know each other. They're friends. He overcomes the darkness, and then Kingdom Hearts 2. Chain of Memories is just Kingdom Hearts 1, but told differently. So there's not that much we need to talk about there. Kingdom Hearts 2. At the end of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, because of meddling by another character called Naminé, Sora's memories are in a bunch and everyone related to him. So he had to stay in a pod for a year. Yeah. And you start the game as a dude named Roxas. Technically, 358 takes place during Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and 2, sort of, kind of. It's confusing. I'll just explain it after the fact because honestly, the only time I need to explain Birth by Sleep and 358 is before Kingdom Hearts 3. So I should be explaining it now, but I'm going to explain Kingdom Hearts 2 because I said that one first. Let's see. You start the game as Roxas in Digital Twilight Town. That's an important location because it was teased in Chain of Memories. Yada, yada, yada. You seemingly kill Axel again. You meet a dude called Ansem. Well, he's just a red man, but he goes by Ansem at the end of the game. That's technically a spoiler, but I don't think anyone gives a shit at this point because no one understands what I'm saying. It's 18 minutes. It has been 20 minutes now, and I've explained 2 games. So, you keeping up?
Nope.
Okay, good. On track. Kingdom Hearts 2. Sora wakes up. Okay, good. We're gonna go see Mulan now. They go to more Disney worlds. Yada, yada, yada. We're just gonna skip all of that. Not really that important. Roxas's heart is technically inside Sora's heart because he's his nobody or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Well, it does, but for the sake of trying to do a quick explanation. He kills the rest of the organization, including Xemnas, who looks suspiciously a lot like Ansem, because it's Ansem's nobody. But Ansem isn't actually Ansem. That's Terranort, aka Xehanort, who's been possessing Terra. He's been stealing Ansem's name. That's an important plot point, because that's the scene where you get the Door to Darkness meme from Mickey. Takes place in Kingdom Hearts 2. But right before the Tron world, or after, before that and after Timeless River, I think. They kill him. Riku, he's there now. Kairi just wields a Keyblade. We don't need to talk about that. She doesn't use it anyway. Yeah, day is saved. Riku and Sora are trapped in the realm of darkness. Oh wait, they just swam out and they got a letter. That letter will be explained in a not so important game. Anyway, let's go to 358 because that should have taken place already. Roxas, he wears a coat and it's the organization coat. Oh my god, it's the 13th member. Would you look at that? His name is Sora's, but with an X in the middle and flipped. Kinda. Anyway, he joins the organization, he does some tasks, and then, oh, look, a 14th member. That's how you know. That's how you know this game is suspicious. There's 14 members in a group of 13. It's pretty whack. Her name is Shion. She can also wield a Keyblade, sort of. Over time, Shion gets stronger, and Roxas gets weaker, because Shion is a replica, because there was a replica in Chain of Memories. I skipped over him, but he's not that important until the Kingdom Hearts 3 anyway. She is stealing the power of Roxas, who is another Keyblade wielder, and the organization has been using those two to keep Sora in stasis for longer, because Chain of Memories happened already, and he is in stasis and sleeping and whatnot. And their memories are a mess because of Namine. Yada yada yada. Roxas beats up an almost fully powered Shion somehow. Who am I gonna have ice cream with? I don't know. Shion's dead. Roxas leaves the organization. Axel became friends with both of them. He's sad. Riku beats the shit. Well, no. Roxas beats the shit out of Riku, kinda. Anyway, Roxas gets transported to Digital Twilight Town, Kingdom Hearts 2. I already explained that one. So next we got Recoded. That's Kingdom Hearts 1 and Chain of Memories told again through Jiminy Cricket. He is a character in the story, apparently. Anyway, that game is like so not important. I'm just going to skip over it, but it does reveal there's a special connection between the Birth by Sleep gang, the 358 gang, and Sora. And that was what was in the letter from Kingdom Hearts 2. Did I skip a game? I don't know at this point. To be honest, I don't think I care too much at this point. Dream Drop Distance. Get it? 3D. Haha, because it's on 3DS. Zora and Riku go for their Market Mastery exam because they both are Keyblade wielders. Stuff happens. They're in a dream. They're trying to learn the power of waking. And they go through the world, waking it. Oh, what is this? Dream Eaters. That's a thing. They're Dream Eaters. It's kind of in the name. Makes more sense than a freaking nobody, let me tell you that much.
What's a nobody?
Nope, still not there yet. I already skipped Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm not explaining it.
Hoopla. Hoopla. Hoopla.
Anyway, Sora did his thing, but it turns out Riku was doing some Inception shit and was a layer beneath that, and he was in Sora's dreams playing the role of Dream Eater the whole time. The true Organization 13 has been plotting, and because Xemnas and some Seeker of Darkness were both killed, that formed the original whole Xehanort, who is now old again, not Terranort. Kind of a plot hole, but whatever. There's a lot of those in this series. Anyway, Mickey gets slammed against a thing. Sora's about to become the 13th vessel. What's this? Axel, he's a good guy. He pulls out a Keyblade. Kairi also has control of her Keyblade, sort of. Anyway, Riku passes. He's a master. Sora doesn't, and then he leaves. It's not explained where he goes, but it's something. Kingdom Hearts 3.
I know that one.
Did all that build-up make sense?
Nope, no. I lost you at the first word you said.
Okay. Any questions?
Several.
Okay, well, they can wait. Kingdom Hearts 3. Sora, he needs to pick himself up after just getting his ass whooped in that game, so theoretically, in Dream Drop Distance. So every character he meets explains his arc in the game, except Frozen. That one is just depressing to play. Anyway, Sora gets new powers. He just is pretty cool in that game. He gets a new haircut and a smartphone. Anyway, he goes through some Disney worlds. Baymax is there or whatever. Oh, look. Aqua, she's consumed by the darkness as Riku with his new haircut and Mickey with a slightly cooler version of both of his previous Keyblades. We don't need to talk about those. They get their ass whooped. Sora goes there with Riku, something, combined Keyblade, whatever. I don't know. Aqua saved, hey. With Aqua saved and back in the realm of light, they go save Ventus. They go to Castle Oblivion. I said that place was important earlier. She does a thing. Hey, look, it's the location from, I think, the Birth by Sleep. That was what it was. I don't remember the name. I don't give a shit. Hey, look, it's Ventus. He's safe. Oh, no, Vanitas. They fight. Ventus was going to become whole with Vanitas again and form X-Blade or whatever. I don't know. Ventus exits Sora's heart, goes back to his body, and he's back. And with all of that being said, everyone gets a smartphone by Jiminy. Somehow, they go on to fight the true Organization 13, which is made up of 13 kind of sort of versions of Xehanort, because time travel existed in Dream Drop Distance. I'm not explaining that. It does exist. If I explain it, this podcast is over because one of us is dying from trying to understand how it works. But they fight. Sora kills a lot of people. Terra saved. Roxas from the past uses time travel and gets there. Shion is back. She's on our side now. Kairi kind of dies, but don't worry. We'll explain that in the actually a spin-off game in this franchise, but it has lore purposes, so it's not really a spin-off. It's on Switch. Wow, holy shit. It's been half an hour. I'm still not done explaining the lore, and I skipped so many plot points. Anyway, yada yada yada. Organization dies. Sora defeats Xehanort. Hey, look, Master Ericus. He was inside Terra's heart or whatever. I don't know. They go off into the sunset. Sora, wanting to save Kairi, figures out time travel, I think. Hey, look, Chirafy. He's from the mobile game, I think. Hey, look, the DLC. Sora disappears. Kairi's back. Hey, look, a hint at the next game. Melody and Memories. It's a rhythm game. There's no plot until the very end of the game. So let me just explain one cutscene. Okay, Kairi confronts her heart. Turns out she was manipulated by Xehanort when he was Terranort years ago. Yada, yada, yada. Sora's in a fictional world, even though I guess code and books and memories are not fictional worlds, but whatever. Riku gets teleported to a big city. That's the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 cutscene, whatever. That's the lore of Kingdom Hearts. Don't ask me for the mobile game because I will shoot myself. Any questions?
What's the door to darkness?
I'm going to stab you. There you go. Half of this podcast was me touching upon the smallest pieces of detail.
Can you do it again? I wasn't paying attention.
You can watch this podcast when it comes out. It is 10 o'clock at this point. I'm not explaining this again. Okay, genuinely. Any questions?
What's a nobody?
Okay, so when a person dies, their heart becomes a heartless. Monster. Ooh, spooky boy. Marketable blushy. The body that remains without the heart is just a shell, and it becomes a nobody. Certain nobodies can be special, and they keep their human appearance, and I guess their brain, sort of, kind of. And they can also regrow hearts. I'm not explaining this plot point because the DLC didn't even explain it that well. But, yeah, that's it. There's also the unversed. They're just the darkness before the heartless. So the simplest way to put it, they are the most unimportant thing in the entire franchise. They appear in Birth by Sleep and the Monsters Inc. world of Kingdom Hearts 3. So,
I know that one.
Any other questions?
No, I think you covered everything.
Okay, do you understand anything?
Nope.
Okay, good. I did my job. Anyway, let's talk about something you can talk about. Sora and Smash Brothers.
Yo, so his side B is complete BS.
Okay, do you want to go off about Sora? I need a
Yeah.
moment to catch my breath, so I'll let you talk about him.
All right, so this asshole. All right, let me say right now, his moveset is sucks ass. Like so much, it's not even funny. Who decided to give him an auto lock on feature, and then don't even get me started about his B button.
Fire,
Ugh.
thunder, freeze.
Literally going to lose it. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that he's in Smash, but like, come on, why that kind of moveset, man? Why'd you gotta make him? Why is he the Bayonetta of the game?
For reference, Terrence is upset because we played a lot of Smash when Sora came out, and I was using Sora, and he was not having fun.
It's about to be a hero all over again.
No, you're not banning. You can't ban Sora for a year from me.
Alright, to be fair, I was in Portugal when the hero incident happened.
Terrence, what? What? Don't we have a Smash Bros podcast scheduled for like next December? But hey, we can share some stories now. We got a whole last year for more stories anyway. So Hero dropped in the summer, and Terrence went on vacation with his parents to Portugal, and you know that was the same week Hero came out. So my response was to sit and grind out Hero for a week while he was gone, because I had nothing to do. So I was like, yeah, I haven't really played much Smash. We did like a quick battle, and Terrence got just absolutely rocked by the character he knows nothing about.
Did not like that one
And
bit.
this was before I figured out just pressing down B and then whatever the first thing was a good option. You know, so this was like my weak Hero. So anyway, Terrence was not having it and banned Hero. I was not allowed to play him for like a year, and I respected that decision until Terrence finally tried Hero and was like, you know what? He's not that bad.
See, nothing of value is lost.
Now, if only Min Min was removed.
Okay, I can agree with you on that one.
Such a unfun character.
Literally social distance the character.
Anyway, we covered the lore, we covered in Smash, so that's everything you can talk about. Anyway, how about we talk about Disney? How about we talk about Disney? Is there any Disney like property you'd like to see in a Kingdom Hearts game? They've used a fair bit already, but they also used Hercules like 18 times, so
I want to see more Pixar.
I mean, they just got like the rights to use some Pixar, so
like they've only used like Toy Story and that's it.
Monsters Inc.
All right, that too.
And that's it.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see some new ones though.
Oh, Ratatouille
Disney
has a
properties.
mini game.
True, I forgot about him. Scrooge McDuck, he's in it.
I can't wait for the next game where we get to see Spider-Man.
And Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It's crazy to me because we're working with Disney here, and Disney owns everything. Like, don't they have the rights to The Simpsons?
Yes.
Yeah, Sora and Bart, bro.
To some legal extent, they also own Family Guy.
I mean, they own the entirety of Star Wars. I think Indiana Jones counts then. Just everything Marvel with the exception of Spider-Man. Well, no. Video game rights I think they still own. So yeah, Spider-Man as well. There's a movie.
Money.
Yeah, no, that's just like the timeline where I get to we can recreate Disney Infinity. You know?
When that was still a thing?
Just recreate that with Kingdom Hearts. We can get all those characters back. Wouldn't that be wild if we got a Disney Infinity World? Kingdom Hearts. It's like, oh
It's
my
just a
god, we're
bunch of-
inside a
it's just
video
bunch of
game.
action figures.
We're inside a video game. Hey, look, it's Sully and Jack Sparrow and Kylo
Mike
Ren.
Wazowski.
Konoha Mike Wazowski des. What? Do you not watch the Japanese dub?
Yes, I've seen it before. Also, Kitty.
No. No.
That gives you PTSD right there. You wanna scare this man? Just say Kitty.
No, if you want to scare me, it's make MILF noises from like not hentai, from anime. If you make hentai noises, you'll get a different emotion.
Yesterday was a very questionable day. I'll just tell you that.
We did nothing yesterday.
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, Twitter. I know.
Yeah.
Remember that?
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that Chicken Little summon or whatever?
Yes.
You know, I really hope they start using Disney Channel properties so I get Cory in the house. We could get the best anime in Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 4.
This is Cory, and you're watching Disney Channel. It just explodes.
I like to think it just cuts to like you go to the Cory in the house world. It's just like, this is Cory of light and Cory of darkness. If they clash, the world just ends.
Did somebody say the Cory to darkness?
The Cory to darkness. I'm surprised Square Enix doesn't use more of their properties. Like, I know the whole point is the Final Fantasy crossover, but it's not. They're not like they've used one other property or two other properties. What was
this other property?
I know they used The World Ends With You. That was a big part of Dream Drop Distance. And I think there was a few references in Kingdom Hearts 3 to other ones, but besides that, it's been mostly Final Fantasy because that was like the point. But I mean, I wouldn't be upset if I saw a slime from Dragon Quest.
It's a little upset that there were like no Final Fantasy characters in 3 besides like the DLC.
Bro, what? I'm trying to think. Like, what shit does Square Enix even own? Like, what franchises does Square Enix own?
They own something.
Hold up, I just googled it. Oh, they made the Marvel Avengers games and Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay.
How long is this podcast?
Chrono Trigger, Octopath Traveler. It says here Life is Strange True Colors, but in complete honesty, I think that's just publishing rights. I don't think that's anything but the publishing rights.
We're never gonna know who else.
What?
We're never gonna know who else published it.
I mean, I can just check. I mean, I'm confident that it's just publishing rights. Yeah. No, I was right. They just have the publishing rights. That'd be crazy if I saw Life is Strange and like that's crazy. So Terrence, I really want to know, because I know you're just here to listen to me ramble, because I love Kingdom Hearts. Like, would you be hyped for future games?
Oh, I definitely would.
Is there anything you want to see of the franchise? Because they finally touched rhythm games, so...
Yo, where's the Friday Night Funkin' mod?
Dude, Friday Night Funkin' has mods for everything.
I want to see definitely more like Moana or something, like more Disney reps.
Like more modern shit?
Yeah, like more modern stuff like it did for Big Hero 6.
Moana would be... Oh my god, Dwayne Johnson. Holy shit, how did that not hit me?
Exactly.
Oh my god, we could get Dwayne Johnson in this shit. Bro, I haven't been more hyped now. Oh my god, Kingdom Hearts 4 opens up. You're welcome. Yeah, no shit, dude. Oh my god, he's in Fortnite and Kingdom Hearts.
Not yet.
How did we get back to talking about Dwayne Johnson?
The fact that we mentioned Fortnite again is more sad.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw him in the thumbnail somewhere. I put Old Saint.
Backdrops.
I'll find somewhere to put Dwayne Johnson. You know, I really wanted to do a Kingdom Hearts podcast because I was like, it'd be cool because I love the game so much, but like, there's no one I can bounce off conversations with in our friend group. The only person besides Terrence who have touched the franchise is RedJay, and they played Dream Drop Distance and didn't understand shit. They may be joining soon, but like, man, I tried explaining how the time travel works to them, and oh my god. Anyway, we got like 20 minutes left, so like, hey Terrence, you want to talk about 2021? Because like, this is December, next month's January, we're in 2022, baby.
This year like flew by. I'll just say that.
Are you hyped for 2022?
Kind of.
I will say, in terms of video games, I'm real hyped because like,
Oh, especially video games.
Legends Arceus, Breath of the Wild 2, Splatoon 3, 3D Kirby. Holy shit,
Bayonetta.
that's a lineup. That is a lineup. That's a powerful lineup.
Nintendo's packing.
Nintendo, like, I will say 2020 was the year that everything shut down. 2021 was catch up. And now we're finally reaching all the quality that has been waiting for. And like, there, Spider-Man 3 is coming out later, in a few weeks. We're getting a lot of good popular animes finally being released. I feel like a lot of just different forms of media are finally at the point where they're like, okay, all of our projects done. Let's start, I feel like we're finally getting to that place where it's like everything has caught up and it's just, we're getting hit with a lot right now. Like a lot.
Only thing we're missing is a new Mario announcement that isn't like a spin-off.
What do we have the movie.
No, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about
Chris
game.
Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt, Jack Black, Charlie Day.
God, I love The Hangover. This Seth Rogen.
I'm sorry, I can only think of his voice as Mantis. When you realize Jack Black and Seth Rogen were already in the same movie.
A lot of those actors have done movies together.
I don't even know who Peach's voice actor is. I don't know. I've never seen them before.
I don't remember who was her voice. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember a lot of the voices, like the actors, because I was so focused on Chris Pratt Mario, I completely forgot like everyone else. I was just focused on Chris Pratt Mario because that's something you don't see every day.
Michael Keegan something is Toad.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god,
Comedian.
they cast him as Toad. Oh, that is gonna be so funny.
Yeah.
He's gonna steal the show.
I'm sorry. All the animations and like clips I've seen people make out of their voices, Mario's the only one to me that doesn't seem like it fits. Like everybody else seems like they succeeded in a role.
I mean, Jack Black can do anything. I feel like all those actors are really talented. And then there's Chris Pratt, who I know they confirmed he's not doing like an Italian voice and he's going to try going, what was it, like Brooklyn, he said?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be something. Hey, look, we finally have someone else here.
Hi, sorry it took so long.
Don't worry, we're 40 minutes into the podcast already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I spent half an hour explaining the lore of Kingdom Hearts to Terrence.
And I learned nothing from it.
I attempted my best in half an hour trying to rush through it.
Kingdom Hearts is confusing.
Yeah, we kind of stopped talking about it and started talking about just 2021 as a whole and like what we're looking forward to in 2022.
This is about to be the first podcast we did all over again.
No, we went off topic 10 minutes into that shit, dude. We got half an hour in. That's pretty damn good.
Well, Kingdom Hearts lore is very complicated, and I've had somebody try to explain it to me before, and it sounded like white noise.
Today we're going to be talking about time travel.
Oh god, time travel.
Today we're going to be talking about parallel universes.
Anyway, would you like to tell us what you're looking forward to in 2022?
My death.
On a lighter note,
I have it scheduled for April. I don't know if I'm going to have to take a rain check on it, but...
Wait, hold on, what?
While.
Wait, what?
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 Hold on. Hold on.
So, what are we talking about?
Let me restart this. Hold on. Let me restart this conversation real quick.
I'm confused.
Are you able to tell that I'm off my meds?
It's almost 10:30. Okay, I can excuse any weird shit we say today. It's too late for this. This is the latest I've recorded a podcast. Usually it's like shortly after lunch or like before supper. It is very late for us.
You chose this.
I'm just trying to get ready for bed.
Okay, well anyway, how was your 2021?
You know, it was actually a better year than I thought it would be. I mean, early January, I got a new house. Doesn't mean I was doing well in school, but I got a new house. And I don't remember anything, like literally anything that happened in February. I know March, Loki was born. Not that I knew that he was alive. But April, I don't remember anything that happened in April either. I think I was supposed to do something for April break, but I don't remember any of it. Same with May. I know, like, around May, we were back in school, and we were doing MCAS, and I think that sucked, but I don't remember it. And then around that time, we got Loki.
I have a feeling you're just going to hit us with, I don't remember everything, so we're just going to skip to November.
Oh, yeah, literally. April, May, June. June was terrible because I had summer school, so I was just miserable all the time. But I ended up working, so I got money.
Money.
So money.
$2 an hour.
It was $15 an hour. Actually, no. I think it was like on paper it was supposed to be $15, but I think it was like $11.
Taxes, I love them.
Yo.
Oh no, the economy is ruined.
My kid.
Vincent Van Gogh, Pepsi.
June, July, August. I don't remember anything that happened in August, honestly. Like, literally anything that happened in August, I can't even tell you anything about that.
You beat up like 4 people in Cooper's yard.
Did?
Wasn't that in August?
Oh,
Yes.
right. It was a birthday party. Yeah, I remember that now.
God.
Cooper got slammed.
I still have those photos.
Oh my god, I hate those photos. Like my outfit was cute, but I was wearing these like black sneakers that completely.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's the bad part of the photo. You're looking at the fact that you're just basically strangling Cooper.
Okay, honestly, that's my biggest concern. The fact that my shoes didn't go with my outfit, but whatever.
God.
Cooper.
Alright, can we talk about Chase's little mishap, like Friday?
Oh yeah, we haven't done our daily dose of making fun of Chase.
Oh, I am so glad I'm here for this one.
What I tell you, this is the funniest shit that happened all Friday.
FNAF jump scare.
So I'm gonna let you all know right now. Chase does this thing when he gets like upset. He just gyrates. Like,
His whole body gyrates.
no. Only his head.
Mostly his head.
He'll for example, he'll like we make a JoJo reference. He gets mad. He's like, "I have your IP address," and he starts just shaking, like
a trigger.
like you got a vibrator. You turn it on, and just starts like that's Chase's head. He just gyrates like a FNAF jump scare, and it's the funniest shit. But then we're in chemistry. Me, Terrence, Cooper, and Chase, we all got chemistry together. He leaves to like go take a piss or whatever. He comes back. The door's just like locked. And the teacher
locked
is
in quotes.
locked in quotes. The teacher just walks up and opens it like, "It's unlocked, you know." And then
oh boy, Chase went off.
Chase, for some reason, decides, "I'm gonna go off." It was the end of the day. There was like half an hour left at school, and he started going off. He is sitting in his seat, just gyrating, just like, "It was locked."
Not to mention, man screamed my full name in class.
Oh yeah, and then Terrence said something, and he just turned and said his full name like it was a parent yelling to like a toddler. But
That sounds like
and
but
that's
like
what he made a
I
scene.
haven't seen him shake so much in my life. I couldn't tell if he was like having a seizure or not. Like his neck dislocated. Man was the freaking Five Nights at Freddy's 1 like Bonnie jump scare, bro.
And then some girl tried hitting on him.
We don't need to talk about that. Another girl left to go to the bathroom, was locked again, and then I just hear I just hear, because I'm far away from where he sits, I just hear, "I knew it was locked."
I knew it.
He got so furious, it was absurd.
furious.
Fast and the Furious.
So we called Chase. What we called Chase. Fast and Furious over there. He gyrates like
FNAF
Bonnie.
jump scare.
He's the man behind the slaughter.
No, he has a FNAF 4 jump scare. Gotta be specific. He has,
Dude,
like,
you know how like the Freddles will like shake like crazy on the bed?
Yeah, no,
that's
Five-Man gyrates his entire head.
Okay, I can check off making fun of one of my best friends off the list. What was that? Cooper, Chase. We could fit like 2 more people in. We got 8 minutes.
Cooper can run us over.
Time for me to preheat my bed because I'm cold-blooded.
Preheat your... What is this, an oven? Bro, what? How do you preheat a bed? Hold on. How do you preheat a bed?
With a heated blanket.
Preheat
Sure.
that bed, man.
Sure.
It needs time to warm up.
I mean, yeah, no, that makes sense, but like... Yeah, no, it's never... That'll never make sense to me.
But that's what it is. It's preheating.
Anyway, this is Terrence. Overall, how do you feel about 2021? I feel like it's close enough to the end of the year where you can give your general opinion. How do you feel about 2021?
Meh.
Just a meh.
That was my response.
Terrence, what about you?
It was a year. I'll give it that.
You know, I would say, had this been recorded before November, I would have said it's been a pretty good year besides COVID. Then November hit, and I got terribly sick. I still am. Has not changed. After this podcast, I'm just gonna lie down and rest my throat. Talking for an hour was not a good idea.
Maybe not when you're literally on the verge of shitting yourself.
No, I don't have to right now. I'm just in constant stomach pain.
I gotta charge my Switch. I forgot about that. Haha.
Anyway, back to the Mario movie. Chris Pratt, right?
Totally.
More on Seth Rogen though.
Dude, if you looked at me and said like Dwayne Johnson was like the voice of Yoshi.
Bring her.
Dude, it's Kevin Hart as the voice of Waluigi.
I would absolutely pay money for that to happen.
Danny DeVito as Wario.
In my heart. In my heart.
Like, kind of good cast.
In my heart, he is there.
I'm the trash man. I take out the trash.
Jerry Seinfeld as Mario. So I went to the castle and the princess wasn't there.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe They were all on the toads.
And there's Loki causing a scene again. I don't know if you're able to hear him, but he's yelling.
I hear nothing.
Well, he's barking very loudly.
Woof.
Furry.
Hey.
Furry.
Watch yourself.
Furry.
I thought you said you wouldn't let yourself be corrupted.
I have a strong will. They can't get to me that easy.
My whole room is an absolute mess, but I'll deal with that later, I guess.
Terrence, we all thought you were on thin ice, and then you started watching part 6 of JoJo.
I have yet to watch part 6. I've already told you this.
Damn. There goes that
But
joke.
I plan on watching it tomorrow, though, so you can make that joke tomorrow.
That's what you said yesterday.
No, trust me, I have a perfect plan tomorrow.
Wake up. Consider a time. Wait for tomorrow.
Consider a time. Consider a time. Stare at a wall for the rest of the day.
Rethink life decisions. Watch JoJo Part 6.
Maybe get a prostate.
Maybe.
Might finish Komi-san Can't Communicate.
I want to watch that.
I totally already watched the new episode of that.
It's so good.
I want to watch it. I haven't used Netflix in months. Part 6 came out. I watched all of that. Then I watched a few comedy specials. I watched one with my dad earlier. It's pretty good. I will say, Netflix has become a lot more chill because the shit they've been saying on those, whoo boy.
Oh yeah.
The
one thing on those Netflix comedy specials.
The one I watched like yesterday had 9/11 jokes. This one had made fun of Trump, Obama, and George Bush. I was like, wow.
Hey, Michelle. I'm in Fortnite.
Michelle, I got a victory royale.
Michelle, I did a 360 no scope on this kid.
Oh my god.
Why is that your Obama impression, for real?
I wish I could do a better Obama impression right now, but I don't want to do voices with my throat still kind of sort of hurting.
Dies.
Michelle, yeah. We got 2 minutes left in this podcast, so I'll start wrapping up. I'm sorry, RedJay, you didn't get that much time here, but it's nice to know that you actually showed up to a podcast.
For the first podcast in, like, what, 5 months?
You didn't show up to last month's, did you?
I haven't shown up for a lot of them. Like, I wanted to show up for the anniversary one, but I was with my dad.
Yeah, so you didn't show up. Oh, I'm trying to think. What was the last one? I think the last one was, like, the first one he showed up on.
Yeah, and I think that's, like, about it.
No, I feel like you showed up for another one. I know you showed up on YouTube, but I think you showed up for... No, you didn't show up, but you very passionately wanted to be on the MILF podcast. I remember now.
Oh my god, I wanted to be there so bad. And I hate the fact that I wasn't.
Don't worry. We're never doing another MILF podcast again, because that...
No. Like, honestly, even if you did, I probably wouldn't even be able to make that one.
Something's gonna come up the day of. You're like, damn it!
Real.
My chance
Milf
to talk
Contest
about my
2.
favorite MILFs. Anyway,
Did I?
next month is January, start of the new year. Hopefully COVID goes away. Maybe my sickness will go away at the very least. I hope it does, because I am in excruciating pain.
Pray.
But next month we're doing...
I just found a random empty Pringles can.
Anyway, next month we're doing Super Mario. We're doing Super Mario Bros. Probably talk a lot about the movie. Chris Pratt. He's technically Mario related now, so I don't know, throw in like Jurassic World or something, like a
You
movie.
can now put Chris Pratt on the front of every podcast that has Mario in it.
Anything to do with Mario, use Chris Pratt. This is a good idea. But yeah, we'll probably talk about we'll probably talk more about 2021 next month, because I doubt it's gonna be 3 people again, because it's Mario, so we got a lot more to talk about. I will say I had a lot more topics listed to talk about, and then we kind of just didn't, because I spent so long talking about the lore, and I didn't even touch most of it because I wanted to fit it in. And yeah, that's about it. Next month we're doing Mario. Hopefully, if I feel better, I'll do Metroid Dread. No promises. I don't know when I'm gonna feel healthy enough again. I've been getting headaches now and chest pain. It's a whole thing.
I don't know anything about Metroid Dread, but same as that.
Thank you both for showing up. It was a nice chat.
For like 5 minutes I was here.
Thank everyone for the support I've gotten while I've been sick. It's very appreciative of that. And yeah, I want to just mention real quick, there's a new podcast that I just started watching. If you remember a certain group called the Failing Four, Terrence, you know about them, right?
Yeah.
They have a podcast now.
Oh.
Have you seen that, Terrence?
I have.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was really enjoyable to watch, and I guess they're doing it weekly, so it's more than me. It's more than me. Yeah, Mouthfuls is what it's called. It was really enjoyable of a podcast, and I just want to say I really hope maybe one day our podcast turns out as enjoyable as that one. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here because I really need to go rest. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to share and subscribe. I'll see you all next time, where we talk about Chris Pratt and whatever the hell else we think of. Yeah. Adios.
Bye-bye.
Later.